Hi, I'm David Myers. I'll be your instructor for Bioethical Issues, second 8 weeks, and welcome to the class. It's Sunday, the day before the class is scheduled to start. I've already got the D2L open, so you could have been exploring this all weekend, just in case you wanted to see what the text was. But welcome. It's going to be a very fast-paced course because the reading's quite difficult. And, with only 8 weeks to take the course in, it becomes really important that you keep up with the reading. But we'll talk more about that momentarily. But first, let's get some boilerplate done. Since this is an online course and you're watching this video, uh, I believe you've probably already gone on to D2L. But, you'll find this in the content section of D2L, table of contents. Click on it and everything pops up. The first thing I like to do is go ahead and open your syllabus. If you've printed it out, follow along. Otherwise, go into D2L and click on the syllabus and schedule. I'm not going to read the course description. You're capable of doing that on your own. But I would like to talk about, some of the things that we're going to be doing in this course. Methods to assess competence. First of all, there is required reading. You need to keep up with the reading, and in the end, you're going to be filling out a reading report. And I know, right now, as soon as I say reading report, all of you are terrified. Oh, no, we've got to write a paper. No, you don't. All you need to do is go to the Dropbox. Well, before you go to the Dropbox, open a Word document, enter state your name, not state your name, but actually write your name. I state your name, have completed what percentage of the reading. So if you've completed all of it, you'd say, I, John Q. Valentine, have completed 100% of the reading. Now, I don't want a chapter by chapter. I've completed 9% of this chapter, just the entire reading. I have completed blank percent of the required reading. If you say, and it's worth 10 points, and if you say that you've completed 100%, you'll get 10 points. If you say you completed 3%, you'll get 3 points. And so you are in control of what your grade is going to be. It is an ethics class, and so I expect you to be honest. But um, I had a student several years ago complain because this student told me that they had completed 20% of the reading. And so I gave this student, 2 points. And the student was very angry. Well, no, I was honest. I should get 100 points, or excuse me, 10 points, because I was honest. I should have just lied. Well, I forwarded this to the dean because this student was going to file a complaint. And, the dean responded, you don't lie in classes, So at any rate, I'm telling you now, you will get the grade that you tell me that you have completed. So that is required reading. Examinations. Um, you know, uh, how many exams are there in this class? 4 exams. Each exam is worth 10 points, so 40% of the grade for this class is coming from exams. And I will tell you, they are difficult. I can't help it. The reading is tough. The exams are tough. So to make it easier, I have done 2 things. One, um, there are practice exams and for each chapter, and you'll take the practice exams as many times as you want. And what you see on the practice exam is what you will see on the real exam. Um, so take them over and over and over again. You'll get to know what questions may be on the exam. I say may because if there are, you know, uh, 90 questions on the practice test, obviously I'm only going to use part of those questions. There won't be anything on the real exam that you haven't already seen on the practice test, but I'm not going to use all the questions. And so there it is. The other thing I would say that will really help is to do the reading. Now, I constantly read in the discussion boards how much you thought the reading was difficult, how much you did not like the text, how much reading there is. This is a 3-unit philosophy course. And so you need to earn those 3 units. Any philosophy class, the reading is going to be difficult and you are expected to keep up. I know it's hard to understand. You're going to need to read each section several times. That's just the way that it is. That's the way it is in any philosophy course. Intro to philosophy, intro to ethics, bioethical issues. The reading is tough, but you can do it. Just stick with it, read it several times, and know that you don't need to be an expert on it. Again, use the practice exams that will help you. There is a writing project, and the writing project is worth 20% of your grade, 20 points. There are case studies as well. You're going to be writing for this class. The course itself is broken up into 4 sections, and for each section there's a case study. You will find the case study in the content section of D2L. Get them done. Each one should be between 3 and 4 pages. You can double space, of course, but you need to put some thought and some effort into these case studies. And your paper. Any topic that interests you that approaches ethics or bioethics is open, except for abortion. You may not write about abortion because over the years I have read hundreds of papers on abortion and I just can't take another one. So any other topic is wide open. I have found that if you get to choose, the topic, you will find it more interesting and you will invest more of yourself into the writing. 7 to 9 pages with a title page, an abstract, 7 to 9 pages of content because the title page, abstract, and bibliography don't count. I will include a rubric, but there are some things that you need to know right off the bat. For instance, if it's 7 to 9 pages and you turn in 3 pages of content, I'm going to subtract 4 points right off the bat. 4 points, 1 point per page. If you don't turn in an abstract, I'm going to subtract 2.5 points. So you need to follow the instructions. You need to put this in APA format. There need to be at least three in-paper citations, in other words, quotes. And you need to have at least 3 sources, 2 of which obviously cannot be your textbook. So you're going to need to utilize sources. So that is the writing project and the case studies. We'll talk more about that later on. Grading. I've gotten an email from someone that said that they couldn't find the grading scale. It's right here. All assignments receive one of the following grades: A, B, C, D, or F. Of course, it also says that above percentages, and I don't have any percentages listed, so my bad. I need to fix this. But 90 to 100 is an A. 89 to 80 is a B. 79 to 70 is a C. 69 to 60 is a D, and 59 or lower is an F. I always feel bad when I'm doing the grades and someone has a, say you have a 77.8. Well, I'll round that up to a 78. But still, oh, I needed a B. And it's like, well, I look at all of the work and, the student that says I needed a B didn't turn in one or more of the assignments. That's not my fault. Um, and so if you fail to turn in assignments and then ask for me to review your grade, um, I'm not going to feel a lot of empathy. If you ask me to review, if you're that close and you have turned in everything, well, I'll have a little bit more empathy, But another thing is there are discussion boards that you're going to need to keep up on. For each section, you need to make one original posting and you need to respond to two others. Now, if you do that, that's 3 points. It's a 5 point assignment. That means that you need to read the other postings to get those additional 2 points. And a lot of times students won't do that and they'll have 2.5 or 2 points out of 5 possible and then say, but I needed a better grade. Well, all you needed to do was make the postings. It's not hard. I'm not going to feel guilty if you haven't turned in the work. So again, the course is divided into 4 sections. Tests. Each test will be open for 7 days, Monday through Monday. You may take the exam whenever you want to during that week. However, if you wait, it opens at midnight, closes at midnight. So Sunday night at midnight or Monday, morning at 12:001 or 12:01, the test is open. And it closes on, Sunday night at midnight, or excuse me, not Sunday night, Monday night at midnight. So if you wait until 15 minutes before on Monday the test is due, oh, my computer crashed. Too bad. Don't wait to the last minute to take the exam. The exams will take at least an hour to take. And again, I don't feel a lot of empathy if you wait to the last possible minute and then tell me you had computer problems. Um, all right. October 27th through 3 November, Exam 1 opens. It covers chapters 1 and 2. 10 through 17 November, Exam 2 opens and closes, and it covers chapters 3, 4, 5, and 6. 24 November through 1 December, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 8 through 15 December covers chapter 11. Your term paper is due on the 15th of December. 15 December, that gives me a couple of days to grade it. The course will actually end on the 20th. So that gives me 5 days to get it graded before the end of the actual semester. Now, if you do not turn in a term paper, you fail. It doesn't matter how well you have done up to that point. Failing to turn in a term paper will result in a failing grade. See, in the past, too many students have just decided not to turn in a paper and, settle for, a grade with 20 points off. Nope, that's not an option. 15 December, it's due. If you need to take the exams early, let me know. Some of you may be in a practicum and need to be done with the course early, let me know. Now, your reading and assignments are due on the following schedule. 3 November, the student will have read chapters 1 and 2 and completed case study 1. Additionally, all postings for the discussion board must be made, and all postings must be read. 17 December is your next cutoff for section 2, 1 December for section 3, and 15 December for section 4. Now that is your syllabi. But let's go to the table of contents. One thing that you'll find on the syllabi is my phone number. And if you're having problems, if you're having questions, call me. Students will hesitate, and when they call, they'll go, oh, I'm sorry, Professor Myers. We don't mean to bother you. You're not bothering me. Hey, this is my job. If it wasn't for you, the student, I would not have a job. I'm very appreciative. So call me. My time is your time. I will answer the phone anytime except Sunday. during the time for church. Obviously, my other job is I'm a minister, and I'm not going to answer the phone if it rings while I'm in the pulpit. In fact, I turn my phone off. But any other time, I will call you right back, or I'll take the call. Um, I also have lecture courses, and obviously, I'm not going to be able to um, return your call instantly on Thursdays, but I will get back to you. Email me. I check my email several times a day. When it comes close to the end, I will check it 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day because work will be coming in. And sometimes you have questions. Call me or email me. Um, my time is your time. Anyway, go to click where it says table of contents in the content section, and you will see this video, and you'll see, under assignment information, you'll see the syllabi. Then if you go down to assignments, there are instructions for everything. I've tried to be very thorough. So if you click on instructions for term paper, for instance, it will tell you when the term paper is due. It will tell you that it needs to be an APA format. I've misspelled two. Can you believe that? It is two, T-O-O, be between 7 and 9 pages. I'll have to fix that. But anyway, it gives you instructions. Also, it links to a couple of references to sites that you can go to help you with the format for your term paper. Use it. Click on that. It will help you. Okay, let's go back. Materials, content. Instructions for discussion board, instructions for examinations, instructions for extra credit. Oh, that's the second way to raise a grade. Say you blow an exam, and many of you will blow the first one because you don't take my word how difficult that it is. Open up your exam, write a short paragraph on each question that you missed. And I let you open the exam and look at the questions that you missed. Give the correct answer as well as a justification. Do this in a Word document and put it in the Dropbox. So if you blow the first test and you want the extra credit, put it in the Dropbox before the next test cycle opens. And there you are. Now I'll look at this, and if you had a 40, I will raise it all the way up to a 70. If you had a 74, I will raise it to an 80. If you have an 82, I will raise it to a 90. If you have a 90 and you turn this in, I will raise it, 2 points. An A is an A is an A is an A is an A. There's no A plus. So the funny thing is, I've been teaching quite some time, and the students that blow the exam are not usually the students that turn the extra credit in. It's usually the type A personalities that already have an A, and they'll have a 95 and they want a 100, and it's like, nah, I'm not going to raise it above a 95 because an A is an A. But good job if you do that well on the exams. All right, let's go back. That's the extra credit. But as you'll see, you'll find the case studies right there. I've added chapter PowerPoints that were written by the author. You are welcome to utilize those. The only thing, I say call me or email me, but the only thing that annoys me is when you ask a question that I have answered clearly in the website. I mean, in D2L, because that indicates to me that you haven't bothered to read the D2L site, and you need to. But if you do, it'll answer most of your questions. But there you are. I think that covers just about everything that we needed to discuss. If you, again, have any questions, call me, text me. Well, I have a lot of kids, and Kim Possible. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Well, that's what you need to do. Call or email me or text, and I will get right back with you. Have a great semester. I wish you the best of luck, but my experience has been that luck doesn't enter into it your work and your effort will enter into it. And so just have fun. Don't take it too seriously. Do the reading, um, and then read it again, and then read it again. But if you do that, you'll be absolutely fine. And remember, you don't have to master the text. You just need to know what it says. That's the biggest complaint. Oh, the book's really difficult and it's way over my head and I don't understand what it's saying. Um, you don't have to become a master. You just need to be familiar with it. And if you do that, you should be fine. Have a great evening. Well, it's evening now, but you guys just enjoy the semester. Bye-bye.